What's up guys, Jack the Ripoff here for another edition of Jack's Vlogs. How's your guys' week been, huh? Yeah? Mine's been pretty slow, honestly. Like I told you that past weekend when I had weekend duty that I was going to be on hangar detail. And so basically hangar detail's duty is to make sure that just the hangar stays clean, the break room is clean, the offices are clean, and basically just everything is clean. And usually it's pretty slow because there's not a whole lot to clean. And so we usually just end up sitting around more than anything. But I mean, the week's finally over, although it is Sunday, so the next work week's about to begin. This weekend went by way too quickly. Had a lot of fun yesterday. Went shooting some rifles with a couple buddies of mine. Had some shotguns and a couple handguns as well. That was a lot of fun. And so today, the topic of today is going to be about guns. It kind of dawned on me yesterday. It's like, you know what, this would be something to kind of talk about. You know, it's a big topic in today's society, and there's a lot of controversy between it and everything. And it's something really worth talking about. So, first off, I guess I'll go off on like my political view in the sense of I am a Republican and I believe in the right to bear arms. It is said so in the Constitution that we have the right to bear arms it's for the sense of self-defense. You know, that's where the whole idea of that right came to be in the first place. And a lot of people on the higher up political side are considering trying to take that away with these gun laws and gun bans and gun-free zones. And they try and justify that with the excuse that saying guns kill people. Never once have I left a gun of mine laying around and has it ever killed anybody. But the last time I checked, the only time a gun kills somebody is when someone's behind it pulling the trigger. Obviously, you know, it's a tough subject to talk about because there's a lot of people that feel strongly on both sides of it. But you know, this is my opinion, and this is opinion that is shared amongst a large group of other people, in the sense of these gun laws are not going to do any help at all. More people that want to have the gun control laws are more registered Democrats. They believe that just because you won't have a gun, that the person breaking into your house isn't going to harm you. And that is farther from the truth than I have ever seen in my life, okay? If anything, you know, burglars will target gun-free zones because they know that they won't fight back, that they don't have a gun to fight back. So they are more prone to break into people's homes, to attack other people, to rob, and just do whatever they want because they know there's no guns around here. Last time I checked, criminals don't follow laws. And then there's the topic of what happened in Orlando. You know, God bless their souls, and I hope that their families can find peace and everything. But the Orlando massacre was not the gun's fault. Okay, there are a lot of politicians who are trying to say that it was the gun, the automatic assault rifle, that it was what was the cause of all these deaths and everything. No, the cause of these deaths was the man behind the gun pulling the trigger. He had already been under investigation for possible terrorist ties. First of all, like, this has been going on for years on this guy, and yet they were still allowing him to buy the gun. You know, when it comes to being able to purchase a gun, me personally, I believe there needs to be, you know, stricter background checks, you know, and even possibly a mental background check. Something on the sense that will show any kind of red flags that might come up that, you know, be like, oh, this isn't a good idea because this guy's had this kind of history, you know. But, you know, I'm just a simple airman in the military, you know. I don't really have much of a say in the sense because I'm not a politician, and I hope I will never have to be a politician because I hate politics. But at the same time, as much as I hate politics, I can't help but, you know, kind of put my 2 cents into it, into the kind of the bull crap that's going on right now with our society and with our government and everything. You know, it sucks to see just how stupid and blindsided these politicians are. You know, I don't like I really don't like any of the new presidential candidates, but if I were to pick a lesser of the evils, honestly, I would pick Donald Trump, because he's going to be the guy that, you know, will take away the gun control, that will take away, you know, gun-free zones, because I believe he has some kind of an understanding that, hey, you know, these gun laws are not working. You know, we need to do something else. There was a statistic I saw not too long ago. I can't exactly remember the city, but there was a high percentage of rapes and sexual assaults against women in that particular town. During that time, a gentleman decided to give every woman in that town free shooting lessons on how to use a concealed carry weapon. After the class was finished, the sexual assault and rape rates dropped by about 90%. If that doesn't say something about the necessity of maybe a concealed carry, or, you know, being able to have that self-defense on you, you know, then nothing else will. Because when we talk about the right to bear arms, we talk about the right to defend ourselves, the right to defend our property, and to defend what is ours. That was the original idea of the right to bear arms. You know, we've really just been growing in a society of just, you know, self-righteous cowards that think the world owes them something, and I really strongly believe that. I strongly believe that these new generations coming up don't hardly work for anything, and for those few that do, you know, thank God for you guys, you know, you give me some kind of hope. But for the majority of these people, you know, it's just a bunch of cowards and a bunch of people who don't want to work for anything and yet expect the world to give them everything. And it pisses me off. It really does. I feel like, you know, things have really dropped over the years, and the government, you know, just conforms to that. They don't care. Like they don't really see the whole problem of all these, like, people just following what these people say when they protest, or when they pretty much just throw a temper tantrum. Protests nowadays aren't even actual protests. They're just a bunch of little kids throwing temper tantrums because they're not getting what they want. And it's absolutely idiotic, and it makes me mad. You know, that's why I don't like watching the news that often, because that's all you see nowadays is people throwing, you know, protest tantrums, and, you know, just I can't even find words for it because it's just so aggravating. It really is. And, you know, I hope that one day we can get ourselves a president that knows what the hell he's doing again, because as of right now, it's just bad. It really is. But I guess aside from the whole politician side of things, I guess we can do some stuff on YouTube. The Keemstar and Leafy is Here war is still going on strong. You know, like I said, I don't personally get into drama, but I'm kind of one of those people that'll I'll lurk from behind and just kind of watch what's going on. I'll just be like, hey, what's going on over there? So drama I can watch, I'll get my popcorn. But I think it's hilarious that Keemstar thinks he can even defend himself at all. He has no defense, in my opinion, because Leafy, iDubbbz TV, you know, just there's so many people out there that, oh my god, they have fact after fact after fact, and video after video after video with Keemstar doing these terrible things. And it really just makes me laugh that Keemstar thinks he has any kind of you know, stand against this. I really don't think he does. I will continue to watch how it unfolds, and we will see what happens in the future, but oh boy, it does not look pretty for him. Aside from that, I've actually started watching a new YouTube newscaster. He goes by the name of Scarce. He's got about, what, a little over 1.5 million subscribers? He's gaining them fast. He's actually doing really well for himself, and I kind of like, you know, how he keeps it short and sweet and doesn't just dwell on one thing. He actually has a select number of things to talk about while he talks about, you know, the news of that day. So it's really cool to watch him. You should go check him out. His name is Scarce again, and yeah, he's actually pretty cool to watch. I like hearing the stuff he talks about. Aside from that, let's see. Well, we're currently at 75 subscribers, which means we only need 25 more to hit my goal of 100, which would be awesome if we could get to it before, let's say before the end of July. Can we make 100 subscribers before the end of July? I want you guys to help me out with that. You know, spread the word around, share videos, you know, comment, and you know, just get people that you think would like to subscribe to the channel, because I would love to see people come down here and enjoy more of these videos. Because I know my part 3 of Oxenfree has gotten 0 views yet. You guys are lacking. You're lacking behind. I don't really care, but yeah, the third part of Oxenfree is up. I will put the link to it in the video. Obviously, I've been really behind on putting in my annotations and whatnot at the end of my videos, so I probably need to spend a good amount of time actually doing that. So, but guys, this is all the time I have. I have to go to church with my girlfriend. Yes, I said it. I have a girlfriend now. The girl that I took out on the lunch date. We are finally official. I don't know if I'll do a video with her on it. I don't know if she's really comfortable with that. I will talk to her about it, but who knows? Maybe we'll do like gameplay videos with her just without a face cam, so that you guys can at least hear her voice. But as always, guys, if you want to talk about what was talked about today, put it down in the description, in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say about this. Maybe get some discussion going on about it. And anything else you want to say, you know, as always, put it down in the comments and I'll be sure to get back to you. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to hit that like button. And if you want to see me upload some more, do not be afraid to hit that subscribe button. I like to see you guys come back for more because I love making these videos. And until my next video comes out, this is goodbye for now. See you guys.
What do you think happened? My screen's dusty. I need to wipe it off. Oh, wait.
Probably the same thing as